Good morning. I am Lakshmi Pate MG, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College, Madhugiri, Tumkur District, Karnataka State. My title is Financial Accounting 2. Now I am covering session number 25. The topic is sale of a firm to a partnership, firm to a limited company. Under session number 25, I am covering the format of journal entries and how many ledger accounts to be opened in the books of the vendor firm. Dear students, there are four steps in sale of a firm to a limited company or conversion of single entries, conversion of sale of a firm to a limited company. In first two steps, we calculate the PC and discharge of PC. And third step is very important, that is closing the books of the vendor firm. When the firm is sold to a company or is converted into a company, its books of accounts have to be closed. So the following are the journal entries and accounting treatment for closing the books of accounts. The first one is format of journal entries in the books of the vendor firm. The first journal entry is transfer of assets including cash at book value. That is debit, realization account and credit concerned individual assets account. The second journal entry is for transfer of liabilities at what value? Book value. Debit individual liabilities account debtor to realization account. And third entry is for the amount of purchase consideration due. Purchasing company account debtor to realization account. The fourth one is for sale of assets not taken over by the purchasing company. Cash or bank account debtor to realization account. The fifth entry for payment of liabilities which are not taken over by the purchasing company. So realization account debtor to cash or bank account. The sixth entry for assets taken over by the partners which are not taken over by the purchasing company. So then that time debit the partner's capital account to realization account. Seventh one for liabilities taken over by the partners which are not taken over by the purchasing company. So then that time debit the realization account and credit the partner's capital account. And eighth one for expenses on realization, debit the realization account, credit the bank account. So ninth one is closing of realization account. Under this heading either profit or loss. So for profit on realization, debit the realization account to credit the partner's capital account. For loss on realization account, debit the partner's capital account and credit realization account. The 10th one, for receipt of purchase consideration, cash or bank account debtor, shares in purchasing company account debtor, debentures in purchasing company account debtor to purchasing company account. 11th one, for transfer of reserve fund, undistributed profit, profit and loss account, credit balance, profit, debit the reserve account, debit the profit and loss account, credit partners capital account. For transfer of profit and loss account, that is debit balance appearing on the asset side of the balance sheet. So debit the partner's capital account to profit and loss account. For payment of partner's loan, partner's loan account debtor to bank account. And last entry, for distribution of cash, shares, debentures in final claim ratio. So debit the partner's capital account, credit cash or bank account, credit shares in purchasing company account, credit debentures in purchasing company account. So how many journal entries we are passing? 14 journal entries are passing. The first one is transfer of assets, including at cash value. The second one is for transfer of liabilities at book value. Third one is amount of PC due. Fourth one, sale of assets that is not taken over by the purchasing company. Fifth one, payment of liabilities that is not taken over by the purchasing company. Sixth one, for any assets taken over by the partners, that is which are not taken over by the company. For liabilities taken over by the partners which are not taken over by the company. If any expenses on realization. Ninth one, profit on realization. 10th one, loss on realization. 11th one, receipt of PC. 12th one, for transfer of reserve fund, undistributed profit, P&L account and credit balance of credit balance, that is profit. And 13, transfer of profit and loss account, that is debit balance. And payment of partner's loan if any. And finally, for distribution of cash, shares and debentures. So next, very important heading under the steps number 3. So ledger accounts in the books of the vendor firm. So what are the ledger accounts? When there is sale of a firm to a limited company, the following ledger accounts are opened in the books of vendor firm for closing the books of accounts. How many ledger accounts to be prepared? That is realization account, purchasing company account, shares in purchasing company account, debentures in purchasing company account, partners loan account, partners capital account, cash or bank account. The following key points to be remembered while preparing the ledger accounts. The first one is realization account. So this account is debited with all assets at book value and credited with all liabilities at book value except partner's loan. If the purchasing company does not take over certain assets, then they are sold away in the market, or it may be taken over by the partner through realization account. Loss or gain due to this is automatically incorporated in the realization account. In the same way, if the purchasing company does not take over some liabilities of the firm, such liabilities are paid off, are taken over by the partners through the realization account. No separate treatment is required for incorporation of loss or gain on payment of such liabilities. It must be noted that generally all assets including cash and bank balance are taken over by the purchasing company. If it is specifically mentioned that the purchasing company has not taken over the cash, then cash cannot be transferred to realization account. However, it should be shown as opening balance in cash or bank account. Some authors are opinion that only the assets and liabilities taken over should be transferred to realization account, and separate account should be opened for the assets and liabilities not taken over by the company. So under this method, the assets not taken over are sold and liabilities not taken over are discharged. The profit or loss in the process is transferred to realization account. The following entries are passed in this case. For assets not taken over, cash or bank, debit the cash or bank account, credit the relevant assets account. If any difference in the amount realized and book value is treated as gain or loss and it is transferred to realization account. Second one is for liabilities not taken over. Relevant liabilities account debtor to cash or bank account. If any difference in the amount paid and book value of assets and liabilities is treated as gain or loss and it is transferred to realization account. The second one is purchasing company account. This account is debited with purchase price and credited with the mode of payment of PC, that is cash, shares and debentures. Another one is shares in purchasing company account. This account is debited with shares received from purchasing company and credited with share amount divided among the partners. Next, debentures in purchasing company account. This account is debited with the debentures received from purchasing company and credited with debentures amount divided among the partners. Dear students, distribution of shares and debentures among partners is very important. It must be noted that the shares and debenture received from purchasing company as purchase consideration are divided amongst the partners in the absence of any specific agreement among the partners in the final capital balance or final claim ratio. There are controversy about the shares and debentures should be distributed among the partners in profit sharing ratio so that the partners may enjoy the benefit of appreciation or depreciation in the value of such shares or debentures. Some of the authors' opinion that such shares and debentures should be distributed among the partners in the ratio of their final capital balance, final claim ratio, because distribution of shares and debentures among the partners amounts to refund of their capitals, and refund of capital should be in the final claim ratio. However, in an examination, any of the two methods we are following in the absence of specific information. It should be noted that shares and debentures should be distributed to the nearest whole number because fraction of share or debenture cannot be issued. Next one is partner's loan account. Partner's loan should be paid off before paying partner's capital by debiting partner's loan account and crediting cash or bank account. So another one is partner's capital account. So partner's capital account is prepared to ascertain the amount due to partners before making payment to partners in the dissolution of firm, while paying off the partner's capital. First, shares or debenture received from the purchasing company should be issued to the partners in accordance with the agreement among the partners. If there is no any specific agreement among the partners on this point, it is distributed in the final claim ratio and the balance is paid in cash. And last one, cash or bank account. Finally, cash or bank account is opened to record all cash receipts and cash payments. Normally, payments will be equal to receipts. So these are all the ledger accounts in the books of vendor firm. So following ledger accounts opened in the books of vendor firm for closing the books of account. The first one is realization account. The second one is purchasing company account. Third one is shares in purchasing company account. Fourth in debentures in purchasing company account. Fifth one partners loan account. Sixth one partners capital account. And last one cash or bank account. So in step number 3, in an examination, either asking closing journal entries in the books of the vendor firm, or asking preparation of necessary ledger accounts in the books of the vendor firm. Suppose in any question paper asking both, either preparation of ledger account in the books of vendor firm and also pass incorporation journal entries, or preparation of ledger account in the books of the vendor firm and also pass closing journal entries in the books of the firm. So in this problem, distribution of shares and debentures among the partners are very important. Once again I repeat, it must be noted that the shares and debenture received from purchasing company as purchase consideration are divided amongst the partners in the absence of any specific agreement among the partners in the final capital balance or final claim ratio. So that is very important. So and finally in this session, when the firm is sold to a company or is converted into a company, its books of accounts are closed. Therefore, several, that is 14 closing accounting entries has to be passed, and 7 ledger accounts has to be prepared for closing the books of accounts in the vendor firm. So you must understand very carefully and very effectively. So these are all the entries. Even step number 3, either asking in the examination or close the journal entries in the books of the firm, or preparation of the necessary ledger accounts. So both we learn of either journal entry and also ledger accounts in the books of the firm. So in realization account, we debit the realization account and credit all individual accounts one by one. You write one by one at what value we are debiting the assets to realization account, at book value. And also transfer of all liabilities to realization at book value. And credit the amount of PC due in the name of purchasing company. And assets not taken over and sale of assets and payment of liability, assets taken over by the partners, liability taken over by the partners, these are all the important. And if any expenses on realization or dissolution, it must be given in the problem, that is also considered. So what purpose we prepare realization account? To know the profit or loss on sale of a firm to a limited company. And old reserves and undistributed profit and loss account given on credit liability side, these are the entered carefully. And also if any old loss profit and loss account is given in the asset side, that is also entered carefully. So if any partner's loan and finally distribution of cash or shares or debentures in final claim ratio. So thank you very much. These are the references.